Well, Gene, nothing can be more painful than the loss of a child, but a local woman says her sadness was only compounded when she learned that that loss led to her family being victimized.
It was a kick in the gut. It was in grief on top of grief.
Lori Weeks was only a month removed from the death of her 7-year-old daughter, Madison, who was killed in a car crash, when her nightmare grew even darker. In March of 2014, she and her husband filed their tax return, only to learn that someone had already claimed their deceased child as a dependent.
I think the most disturbing thing is that there are people out there that are waiting for children to die so they can steal their identity.
Because of that, they were unable to file their legitimate return. That led to hours online and on the phone with state and federal agencies.
Everybody had a different answer as to what place I should call, who I should talk to, what paperwork I should file.
Weeks says the IRS would only say Madison's Social Security number was used 3 times and gave no information about who used it, what information they stole, and how they did it. Senator Kelly Ayotte has gotten involved, criticizing the IRS for not being more open with victims of this type of crime. Weeks says it took about a month and a half to get her real return processed and is now speaking out about policies that she says are unnecessarily difficult on already fragile families.
Maybe this could be the cause that I can get behind, that I can make Madison proud and help other families.
The IRS sent a letter to Senator Ayotte today saying that they will be changing their policies to allow people in this type of situation to get copies of the fake returns that were filed. Reporting live, I'm Andy Hirschberger, WMUR News 9.